day, everyone. How are you doing today? You are welcome to today's class, day 12 of Good Success Summer Tech Skill Academy 2026. Day 12 of Good Success Summer Tech Skill 2026. Today, we shall be discussing or learning about tables, headers, footers, and saving as PDF. Tables, headers, footers, and savings as PDF. So before we go into today's class, yesterday we discussed introduction to Microsoft Word. Introduction to Microsoft Word. Don't forget that this week we are aiming at our learning Microsoft Word and Excel basics. So yesterday was a Microsoft Word. We discussed the interface of the Microsoft Word. Why is it matter in today's world, in offices in Nigeria and other part of the world, and why it is important that you must have the skill. You must be skillful in using the Microsoft Word. Then we discuss the interface, the menu, the title bar, the menu bar, the status bar, the printable area, that's the print area, the cursor, and so on and so forth. So those are the things that we discussed: the home tab, the start tab, the layout, the documents area, and so those are the areas we discussed yesterday. And talk about text formatting in Microsoft Word. So why it is so important that you format your text for it to be good looking, and the essentials of text format. We talk about the shortcuts, the editing shortcuts, the file shortcut, and the navigation shortcuts. So those are the things that we discussed yesterday. And we are told that once you know how to use the MS Word, so you can use any Word document, be it a Google document or Library Office or whichever one. So you can use it. It's just like knowing how to drive a car. Once you know how to drive one car, then you can drive the other. So, and then finally we talk about a formal letter, writing a formal letter to test run. So, and you were given an assignment to write a formal letter of appreciation to the program director of this program. So that was the recap of yesterday's work. Now to today's work now. Tables, headers, footers, and saving as PDF. So the learning goal now. The learning goal is for students to insert and format table in Word, add headers and footer and with page numbers, and export a finished document as PDF. So those are the objective that we want to look at, we want to achieve today. So let's go straight to tables in Microsoft Word. Now, a table organizes information into rows and columns. Making it easy to read and compare data. So tables are used in school reports card, yes, report where we have the column, the rows and column for marks and the subject. Yes, for marks and the subject. We have budget summary, schedules, price list, CV, and countless other professional documents. So once table tools makes creating and formatting table straightforward. Yes. So also the Excel also have table, is in form of table, but we are talking about the one in Microsoft Word. So when tables in Microsoft Word to make creating and formatting tables straightforward. It's very straightforward and make you to see the data at a glance. So now let's press further to the interface. So how does the table Word look like? So you can see this is what the table structure in Word, MS Word. So we have it in form of so we have the header, then the rows and column. You can see the labeling, the rows and column. So yeah. So now how to insert table in MS Word. So you can do it this way. You can draw it and you can insert it by going by the dimension, or you drag it or draw it, so to say. So there are many ways we can insert table in MS Word. Now let's look at one of them. Okay, not even one, about two or three of them. Number one, if you want to insert table now we talk about menu bar yesterday. Under the menu bar, after home, you see insert. You can see it is highlighted in blue on the screen. So insert, then after that insert, you pick what on the table. You can see table and picture. Pick on the table, then it will tell you if either you want to what you want to just pick it from no the AI generated table. Yes, you can see the AI generated table, or you want to insert rows and column, or you draw it, whichever one. So you can see from the screen now about on the what the horizontal, that is one, two, three, four, five, about 5 rows selected, and six columns. Yes, 6 columns, 5 rows. So that's you can see five asterisk six. That's 5 by 6 word table. That's 5 rows, six columns. So 5 rows, 6 columns was what yes. So that's this one. So if I click OK now, it will give me that exactly that one. That's one way to what draw a start table. Another one is using dimension. Click on the insert. You can see it's highlighted. Click on the table. It will bring down this insert table box. Then you can see the dimension. This is 4 rows, 5 columns. 4 rows, 5 columns. Just under the column, you write what? The number of column, which is 4. Then no, sorry, 4 columns, 5 rows. Yes. So insert the appropriate figure there. Then you click OK. So once you click OK, what we have what is the table. You can see. So that's what we have this table. That's a 5 rows, 4 columns. That's 5 by 4 table. 5 by 4 table. That is how to insert table in MS Word. Now let's move further to table formatting. Yes, table formatting in MS Word. You can shade what the cell. That is, if you want to do that, select cells. You want to shade, then table design, then what the shading, choose the color and use the header row. So, and if you can adjust the width. You can adjust the width of the table. You just place your cursor on the line there, the vertical line, then you can drag to the right or the left as you wish. So then the border, you follow the procedure in doing the border. Then the column width, I've mentioned it, so you can increase it, you can resize it, you can reduce it. Then match the cell. Yeah, match the cell. So if you want to match the cell now, you want to select the multiple cell you want to match, then layout, then you want match cell. Then if you for match cell again, you can select the multiple cell you want to match. You want to bring them together, then right click. Then you right click, then you see what match the cell. I think I'll still show you. So that one, then text alignment, adding more rows and so on and so forth. Now let's look at yes the cell merge. Yes, to merge cell now you can see some columns, so some cells, yes, were highlighted in on the table. So after the highlighted one, then you right click, and then you see what the mark cell, and click on the mark cell. When you click the mark cell, all those cells will be matched together. They become just one cell. They become just one cell. You can try that. You see the procedure on the screen. Just follow it, then you will get it. You see that all of them will become one. And if you want to you don't want it again, you can undo. You can undo it. So it is very easy. It's very easy. Then likewise, so another one is what? Okay, imagine that. Okay, adding what? Then adding, yes, adding column or rows. Adding column or rows. So the same way, you can just whenever you want to add, just right click. Then you can see insert. After that insert, then there is what a box to the right, which tells you what insert one column to the left, to one column to the right, one row above, one row below. It depends on wherever you want the column or the row. Then you click the number you want in that, and it will insert there. So you can use that one to increase the dimension of your table. So which maybe you still need one column more, you can insert that column, add column, or you need one row more. And if you want to remove as well, it's still the same procedure. So just highlight the row or the column you want to remove, then right click and you see delete cell. So after that, it will tell you where the entire row or the entire column you want to delete. So that is how that one goes. Now let's talk about the headers and footers. Now headers and footer are text areas at the very top and bottom of every page in the document. So they are used for branding, that is school name, company name, page number, date, and what, and document title. Any document longer than one page should have a footer or header. Then you can even use this what maybe some vital information about what that document can be what can be put on the header or the footer. Now let's see the header what and footer now. So those are the what we can use as header and footer. The school name, that's the page number, that's the footer, and document title, confidentiality notice, yes, logo if what, yes, you can use logo as header and footer as possible, date or document, so chapter or screen or the section number, the author name, so it can be at what at the footer, a confidential label or contact information. You can just pass some information that may not be part of what of the main text or main document as header, and it will appear in all the pages of that document. So it will appear in all the pages of that document. Now let's see the header and what and the footer what in words, how to insert header and footer what in MS Word. So this is what the procedure to follow. You click insert header, then choose what the style, type, text type, double click. So outside header or area to return to document, because after doing that it will still remain there. Just click outside, double click outside, it will leave that and your document will be in order. So you can insert what the footer. Okay, let me just show you how the procedure. Yes, you can see now from what you see on the screen now. If you want to insert what the header or footer, just click on what on the insert menu, that's insert menu, yes, then go to header. You can see it is highlighted, header or footer. Then you do one at a time. Now this one now I want to what talk about what the header now. So what I want as header is Go Success Summer Tech Scale 2026. That will appear in all the pages of what of the document, in all the pages of the document. So whatever you want to appear what as all the pages of document is be your header or your footer. So both, just as we have the page number in all the pages once it is inserted, so also the header and the footer. You can see once again to insert it, click on the word on the insert. You can see it's highlighted in blue. Then the header and footer is also highlighted. It will give you this one. Type whatever you want to type. Then you can do the alignment. Put it at the center, at the left, at the right. You can. This one is what is centralized, so it's at the center. So and after that you click outside this one into the printable area, double click there, then your page will become normal. So let's talk about the footer as well. Just as the way we inserted what the header, so also what the footer. So you click on what on the click on the what on insert, then click on what on the footer and what and type your what your text. Then for the footer, yes, for the footer, the page number and the footer, they're almost what at the same place. So you can centralize what your footer there so that your page number what will stand well, or you can put the page number anyhow. Okay, you still talk about it. Yes, still talk about page number. So now there's for page number now. The same way, insert, then go to what page number, then click on it, and then wherever you want, whatever style or what of the page number you want, click on it, then it will appear there. Likewise, you click out, it will appear what on your page, and through it will number your page serially. So then the next part is a saving what as a PDF. Saving as PDF. PDF means portable document format. It was invented by Adobe in 1993 to solve a universal problem. Documents looked different on different computer and the printer. So a Word document formatted beautifully on your phone, yes, might appear with shifted text, different font, or broken layout on another device. So a PDF look exactly the same way or the same on every devices, every printer or everywhere. So that is why when you do your work in Word, save it in PDF so that whatever platform it is transferred to, it will appear the same. Nothing will change. So that's it. Now let's look at how to save in what in a PDF now. How to save in PDF. After formatting your document, after typing, formatting, do everything you want to do in Word. You save in Word. Then because if you save in document, you have it in Word and in document, no, sorry, in PDF and in Word. Now go to File, click on File. There's a drop down. You see Save or Save As. Since you want to save in another document format, then don't pick Save, because you might have saved your document before. Talk about that one before yesterday. That's saving for the first time. Is Save As. Click on Save As. So another box will come. Then you see the format that the Word, the WPS, the document, the docs, the dots, and everything. And you see other formats. So click on that other format. Click on other format. It will take you to another place. So they take you to another place. Yes, we can now see, once we go click what the other format now. So you can now see the different format. Then you scroll down. When you scroll down, you will see what the PDF format. That is a .pdf. So type the file name you want to use. You can use the same file name that you have used in the Word, or different one if so wish. Then the file, okay, that the file type is what is the other, is the PDF. Then click save. Then click save. So for that, you have saving what in a PDF. Don't forget, PDF means a portable document format. So now, what is the essence of what? Let's look at the two now. Let's compare the two, saving in Word and saving in PDF. Now, you can edit your Word in Word in your work in Word, but you cannot edit it in Word in PDF. So you cannot edit it in PDF. So although there is a special software that could be used to do that, yes, but no, without the software, you can't edit what in the PDF. Then formatting may shift or different devices. Yes, in fact, you might make an error. Maybe you just press some things, highlight something that it will go in Word in a document, but in Word document that's doc or docs, but in PDF it look the same, it look identical on devices and printer, so no shifting. And it is best for working document, that is draft, and best for final version, submission or sharing. If you want to do the final version, you want to send document to another person. In fact, if you are sending document to another person, it is better you do it in PDF than in Word, because your work can be altered and can be used against you. So you save it in Word in a PDF and send to whatever you want to send, but you can have your Word version with you, so that if you want to edit in the nearest future. Then the file size variable in Word, it's variable. You can see when you type on your phone and transfer it on the system, or from system to phone, it can give you more than the pages required. Maybe you have 10 pages in your system, now you can give you 11 pages in phone. That's how what's Word. But for PDF, it remains the same. Then the recipient must have Word or compatible app. Yes. So then that's for Word. For PDF, it can be opened on any phone or computer. Most phone has the WPS, or that can open it. So that is the difference. Comparison between the PDF and the Word document, which is docs or dots or doc as it is. So then the rule now. So work on Word, share as PDF. So keep the whole file for yourself so you can edit it later. Then send the PDF to everyone else. This way, you protect your formatting and prevent accidental editing. I mentioned it. So somebody might, you can edit. Somebody might do that for you and use that one against you. So you have to be very careful. So that is that for today. So today we talk about headers and footer, inserting page number, as well as saving in Word document, or in PDF, saving in PDF. So those are the things those are the ones that we considered today, and talk about how to draw table as well. So tables, header, footer, and saving as PDF. So that is that for today. So thank you very much. Tomorrow we shall meet for another class where shall be considering Excel. And please, this video on the YouTube, don't just watch it. Please like and subscribe to that page. Subscribe to that's Go Success Schools, at Go Success Schools. So please subscribe to that page. Thank you, and God bless you.